Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today, we're playing Riven, the sequel to Myst, and in today's episode, we are going to attempt to solve the puzzle to power up the linking books. We are going to struggle and strive and make so much progress, but will we succeed? Well, let's hop in and find out. Um, so we have this map here. There's the that's the prison island. I think this is which one was the big one? I think it was Dome Island. This one was definitely the map island. That's where we find the maps. I think or no, this one is the map island. This one's map island. I think this is one of these is Dome, and one of these is the Village Island. I cannot, for the life of me, remember which is which. But I don't know how we get there. And I only see 4 conductors coming out. And we found 4 of those spinning things, one on each of the islands, right? So it's got to be this. So maybe we can figure out something about this. What is this? What does this do? Is that um um is that good? Okay, it comes back down. I was worried there. Where is that? Is that just lifted up out of existence? What does that do? What is that switch for? Like, if it was on the outside, I could understand it, right? Is there... Where is it? Can we look up? We can't even look up. But if we could somehow get in here... Wait a second. We now can get back to the spinning dome room from other areas. Like, we don't have to come from here because we've connected the whole area. Hey, Mist Explorer, welcome in. So what if we... Which way would we need to go? Let's try going this way and see... Where does this one lead to? Oh, this is exactly where we want to be, right? Because we want to be in one of... Okay. So, yeah, this is where we want to be, sort of. Except for we want to spin the room, right? Each one of the rooms has 2 openings. And the first opening for this room leads to the Great Dome that we were just at. The second opening, I can't remember where it leads to, but let's see if it might help us get to where we want to get. We might have to rotate around a few times. Oh, this is where we want to go. What is this? Is that thing gonna stomp on me? What is this? What? 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 What is this? There's colors right here? Can we... Maybe we did something in the main room. Maybe? Okay. Well, let's spin it back around to its original room and see if we can go back into the dome. And maybe that give us access to the big area in the middle. And what did we do? Did we do anything? I don't know. I don't know if we managed to do anything there or not. If we lower that down, that's just going to lead straight in here. Is there something maybe down here that we did? I'm not sure. I don't think we would have done anything way over here, right? That just raises and lowers that bridge, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't think we did anything here. Can we somehow... Let's keep going around this way. Maybe we did something over here. No? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there are 5. I see. Okay, well, maybe there's something up top that we missed. Okay. What did we miss? Maybe let's try raising it up. And then look at it, right? So maybe... I don't want to get squished here, but maybe there's something we got to figure out here. What is... So we have these colors. What does this do? Purple? Wait a second. We have the different colors, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is there 6 colors? I don't know what the 6 colors are, but so what we want to do, I think what we want to do is go back to the little area where Map Island goes to the Village Island. And then we want to check out those colors, because you remember there was the different color lights that I believe represent the islands. So we need to map the islands to the colors that they represent, right? And then, let's see, and then what will we do? And then I think there's going to be something. We had these little dots that we have to drop. I'm not sure why there's 6 of the colors though. So that's something we'll have to figure out. But first, let's see if we can head there and see what we got. Let's head to that throne area. So we'll go right up here. And we will spin the chair. And it's this light up here that we're looking at. And we're gonna have to associate it with these symbols. So we do have 6 symbols. So this one, I believe, was the broken purple one. So we need to... This was in the book, I remember. So that's the symbol that the last one. We'll see what color this one is. So this one was blue. This is blue. This one should be green. Okay. So the circle with a dot is green. This one should be yellow. Yes. Okay. This one should be orange. Yes. We're starting to call the big guy. And then the last one should be red, which is this symbol, which is where we're at. And it calls the big shark guy, right? Hello. There's nothing here for you, sir. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've disappointed you yet again. Alright, so we have the colors matched to the eyeballs. Now, nice to be here, the wark, right. I guess that would be like a whale shark. Alright, that's not what I meant to do, but okay, sure. I want to look up, and I want to raise that one and spin back around. So, let's go back to Gen's office and see how we can map these. I feel like it's gotta be related to... Wait, I don't want to go on this one. I feel like it's gotta be related to the islands, right? Because we're trying to figure out how to power up the linking books, which are on each of the islands. So somehow there's got to be a connection between the islands and whatever these colors are supposed to represent. So maybe the secret lies in his journals. Let's see, where were the colors? Wait, what was that? That was, okay, that was our code to get into the domes. And there was something about the colors. It must be back before that. Because I remember he had all the eyeballs sketched. Right, okay. I'm still attempting to determine how the Dunny color symbology reflects this superior design principle. Although superficially it is based on a 6-color system, I'm concerned that there has to be a deeper connection to 5. So there's 5 islands here, right? I will continue to investigate. So we've got it in the correct order. So we know that the last one is purple. What was the beginning of that? While most of my constructions have been based on Dunny designs, I see now that the ones that I have imbued with the power of 5 are clearly the most beautiful, the most perfect, and I believe the most structurally sound. I finally made a breakthrough. I have succeeded in modifying the fire marbles to generate enough power to hold a descriptive linking book in a stable matrix. I have linked to a new world. It is a harsh and desolate age, but it is nonetheless well suited for my purposes. And so I have designed it, or designated it, my whatever that number is. By studying it closely, I believe I will eventually be able to create a more appropriate age for us to resettle on. For now, I will build an office and set up my living quarters there in order that I may conduct experiments in safety without distraction. Okay. Fire. Okay, so he said fire marbles. Yeah, fire marbles. So how do we do that? I have succeeded in modifying the fire marbles. How do you do that? All right. What is... Do we have any hints on the images? I begun construction on a series of link sites for each island that will connect Riven with my new office. Okay. Okay. So I was right. It is somehow connected to the islands, right? The Survey Guild has finally completed the site locations for each island. According to my exact specifications, an installation of the domes is underway at last. Working on the central power source got off to a bit of a bad start, I'm afraid, but the pace has picked up considerably since then, and I anticipate no further delays. I'm looking forward to finally having a civilized mode of transportation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then is the middle supposed to be 6? But still, this is a different configuration than what we have in the dome. Let me jot that down real fast, just in case that's important. I don't know if it is, but if it is, I figure it's good to have it here. Just so we can, because it's not the same configuration as what we have on our little map, and maybe that's important. I don't know what the middle is supposed to be, but see, this is the dome. This is that device that we just found. Due to the rebels' continued disturbances, that's the code of the domes. I caught one of my assistants looking over this journal today. I'm glad I'd chosen to write it in a language they cannot decipher. Discuss security with Guildmaster. Alright. Today I heard several more reports of spirit sightings. I don't know if that's important. This is the rebel knives. They're growing more bold. Is there anything that will help us here? The movement of the islands. The latest measurements indicate that the recent trend has continued. The movement of the islands has slowed tremendously. My previous estimates predicted a total collapse in approximately 3 months, but with the new figures, I'm uncertain. I have nearly finished writing the something age, and I have every faith that it will indeed be a safe place for us to relocate to. Yet it would be helpful to know what has caused the halt in this age's breakup. Is it possible that it's stable after all? If so, I must discover how this age differs from my less successful attempts. My examinations of this age have thus far proven inconclusive. Or perhaps someone is repairing the damage to the 5th age. If so, it would almost certainly be Atrus's doing. Well, what else? Water. This talks about water. This was the bacteria on Map Island. An exciting development. Maybe it has something to do with Map Island. Because that has the 5 islands also, right? Squad of maintainers stumbled upon a lone rebel scout. Okay, this is... Wait. It is a crystal that somehow powers these flawed linking books, much as my own system does, but with an obvious advantage. It is small and weighs only a few pounds. Are those the fire marbles? I don't know. It looks like just a gem. Let's go back before he started talking about the fire marbles, right? Maybe there was something before here? I've been cataloging the natural elements of this age for nearly 30 years now. And yet continue to find evidence of the Dunnies' preoccupation with 5. Number 5 had a significance to the Dunny society. Although we have 6 here, right? It's possible that if I were somehow able to supply the books with a power source of sufficient magnitude, I could suppress the variance enough to facilitate a solid link. It is doubtful the geothermal cap generators could provide such an enormous surge. Perhaps I could adapt the fire marbles. What is this? We've got a drawing here. This is the little cage, right? I wonder if he tried to use that for something. The construction of the imagers has proceeded without fault. It's interesting to see how easily I've been able to adapt the Dunny technology to mimic that of the Amadi in some ways. The similarities between the two cultures are striking. I wonder if perhaps there had been communication or commerce between the two cultures in earlier times. Maybe Kita's people were even descendants of the Dunny. It pleases me to think so. So he keeps talking about fire marbles, and I'm wondering if that's what those colored balls are, because they look like marbles. But certainly by casting their linking books into the void. Okay, that talks about his imprisonment, right? This is that machine. Okay, it's ironic that Atrus and Catherine unwittingly provided me with such a convenient source of power. What is it? The steam vent caps. I am extremely pleased with the continued success of this system. So, okay. As with many of my views of the years, my thoughts regarding the origin of the fissure have changed. I've recently begun to wonder whether it was actually an unexpected byproduct of the changes Catherine and Idris wrote into the stage during their escape. So that's, I assume that's covering the fissure that they're talking about. Anything else? I don't know that there's going to be anything this early. So I don't know. I don't see anything in his journal right off. We've got the 5 dots again, or the 5 again. Can we find anything in here on his tables that might provide a clue? I don't think so. We've looked over this a bunch, right? I don't know that we would find anything. That's how we got in here originally. Is there anything in the drawer that might give us a clue? Because you've got all these different rocks and stuff. No, I don't think so. Nothing there. What about this table? There's a symbol there. Got books here. I don't think there's anything that will help us here. I think that's just a book press. So somehow we've got to figure out how to link the colors to the island, right? So let's look at that puzzle again. So we know the colors, but I didn't see anything about like eyeballs there, right? So how do we link the eyeballs to the colors? Well, not to the colors, but to anything of significance, right? I assume it's related to the islands, because there's 5 islands and then his office, right? But the question is, how do we know which one's which, right? Okay, so that's the main question. So what do we have here? Why is there's like some line? Wait a second. L? This is the big one. These are the islands. Okay. So these are the islands, but how do we know which colors go to which one? Okay. So this is definitely related to the islands for sure. Maybe there's something on the map island, on the overlays. Yeah, let's go to map island and see if there is some link between the colors and the islands, because that puzzle is most definitely related to these eyeballs and the islands. So the link may lie on map island. Let's go check it out and see. Let's go ahead and head up. Right. So, right now we have, well, the prison island, there's only one, right? So it would just have to be there. This is the same shape that the fire puzzle is in. It's the exact same shape. Actually, I'm not sure if it's, let's look at our map. So it's just, what are we looking for exactly? Are we looking for like domes? I mean, are we? I don't know. Because there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if there is then Prison Island would be this if we're looking for domes, right? Or at least what I assume is Prison Island. Maybe? Let's go try another one. So let's try this one and we'll see. Okay, so it's this orientation. I'm looking at what I have. Okay, so this is Dome Island. And I see no bubbles here. Okay, this is the outside of the dome. What about this one? I mean, there's sort of one there. Maybe. Maybe it's this one. Maybe? If that's true, then it's on the very back one, right? That would that be where we'd put the marble? This is Dome Island. Prison Island. All right. I assume there's nothing else. I don't see anything else there. I don't really see anything there. Okay, so I think maybe we're looking for the domes. You know, actually, come to think of it, I seem to recall something. There was something about these domes. They had eyes. Right? We had to stop it on the correct one. So if that's true, this one seems broken. Like, I can't see what this one's supposed to be. Maybe this one is purposely messed up, as I can't really see what it's supposed to be. Unless it's on the dome itself. We could go look. Let's see. Is it? No, I don't see it on the dome itself. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one. This one should be Machine Island. Okay, so as soon as Map Island works its bacteria gel goop up, we'll go look at the overlay for that. Because, yeah, each one is divided up into a grid. You can clearly see it now. So this has got to be what we're supposed to do. And then I bet we're going to have to go visit the domes and figure out what color is what. Maybe? Alright, let's see. Now the dome is inside. It could be that one. Especially since that one's smooth or that one. But the dome was inside. Would it not? I don't know. This one could be wrong. But I think, wait, this is, wait. No, this is, yeah. This is the machine. Okay. I don't know. We'll try this one. It might be wrong. If it is, then maybe we'll try the other one. But the other one doesn't really, it looks more like just a landscape feature than anything else. All right, and then this should be the last one that we do should be Village Island. All right. Now Map Island is raising up. So that's I suspect it would be here. Because this should be where we're at now. Yeah, okay. So it's in this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 back. And it's in that square. Like, I don't know how specific we gotta be with these. It could just be we gotta identify the part on this map that we're supposed to do. I don't know. I'm just marking down everything possible to hopefully make as few trips as possible back and forth, just because it's not super fast. But the last one should be Village Island. That will be all 5 of the islands. I don't know what we do for the 6th one. Maybe we don't do anything with the purple one. Or maybe it's supposed to be exactly in the middle. Because that's where his office is in the journal. Unless one of the islands is purple, I guess. This one's going to be hard, I think. I'm going to look at it without rotating at first. And just see what we got. It was up in the trees. Let me keep looking. Because none of these other ones are really jumping out at me, right? Okay, I think it's gotta be this one. I think. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta redraw this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it has 3 extras at the bottom. And we think it's in this square. And it looks like this square seems to be. Now we got to go visit all of these domes, because this one is not helpful at all because it seems to be broken. So we will go to the other islands and see if we can figure out what their colors are supposed to be. Maybe we'll be lucky and Gen's office will just happen to be the last color. Maybe. Could we be so lucky? Could it just be purple, the broken color? Now, maybe if we're lucky, it will already be on the symbol. Let's see. Is it? No, of course not. That would be too easy. But I swear there was a symbol. Unless I'm losing my mind. Yeah, it's on the out. Oh, it's on the outside. That's why we can't see it. I see. Okay. What is the... It's like a... Wait. It's... Okay, it's the open one. Okay, I see it. I see it. It's that one. The open... It's the first one. So this one is Village Island. The red one. The red one is Village Island. All right. Now let's look through here. What symbol are we getting? Ah, okay, okay. So purple is Machine Island. All right, now we need to see. Let's look through here. What color is Dome Island? Machine Dome. This is the last one we can know, right? Because otherwise, the other ones I'm not sure we can figure out. It's the circle. So green is Dome Island. Village Island is red. And it is... which one is Village Island? It's this one. And it's this square? No, wait. It's this square. But we want this dot, right? Right? Okay. I have no idea what color Prison Island is. Dome Island is green, which Dome Island is this one. And it's this square, this one, right? I believe so. All right, purple was Machine Island. So Machine Island is the square. We want this square and this little bubble, right? So now we have 3 colors left. What colors are we supposed to pick? Blue, yellow, orange. How are we going to know? So we still have prison is unknown, which we're not going to be able to go to Prison Island and figure it out. So, Map Island. We really got to figure out Map Island. I'm really not sure what color it would be. I don't know that we can, unless there's something in Catherine's journals. What did she say in her note again? Let me see. She may have something in her journal that might be useful. That is... What was this? Oh, okay. This is... Huh. That's... I'm just on a bit of a tangent here. That's one at the end. I forget what this is. I have to find my other notes, but I'm going to write this down because this is a code we can interpret, and that might be something we need for that thing at the very beginning, right? Pretty sure those last ones are just ones. She had something in her notes. Let me see if I can get back to it. I just want to flip. She has such a long journal. All right. I write quickly from my prison. Nalek will return your book, which the moiety intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will desire to use it, although he may have suspicions. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gen keeps it in his office. Then I assume we're to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done, but don't signal him before I'm released. Okay, let's look at her drawing, see if we have anything. We already read, like, her whole journal. So I don't want to like read it all again. I just want to glance and see if there's anything that might be useful. Dome Island, Village Island. What is this one? Is this the Machine Island, maybe? And then that would make this Map Island. Dome map machine. Maybe. Okay, so let's see. Map machine, or see, there's this little knife here. It makes me wonder if maybe that's where we started, but I don't know. We're gonna say machine, village, and then dome. Maybe that's all she knew about because Prison Island is separate. Dome was green. Map, we don't know. Machine was purple. Village was red. Maybe, I wonder if that might mean, I don't know. Surely it's not Map Island is blue. That's the one that's in between. Who knows? We recorded that code. Now let's see if there's anything else that might be immediately useful. I don't know what that is. Nothing is jumping out at me right now, so well, I guess we're gonna have to head back to Map Island. So what the plan is, we're going to start the dome going again. The viewfinder is broken, but the symbols are on the dome. So if we get the dome going, then we ought to be able to just walk up to the dome and look at which one's yellow, right? In theory, anyways. So let's get that going. Let's start it up. And we'll just walk on over to the dome and look at which one's yellow. It's the straight line one. So it's orange. Okay, that was easy. Now let's head back up to the fire marble puzzle. Okay, good. They stayed in their places. So I was worried that they would reset. So we now know that Map Island is orange. Map Island is the L shape. And we are looking at this one. This bubble. Now, we don't know which one is prison, so we'll just pick the first one and try that. All right, so let's hit the button and see, will that do it? Nothing seemed to happen. Let's try the other one, just in case something spectacular is supposed to happen. And if not, we'll go look around and see, maybe we have to just go to the linking books, right? So let's try the blue marble. That should be the right square, I believe. And again, if this doesn't work, there was another one that we needed to check out. So we may have to go back to Map Island and figure it out. But let's see if this does anything. Still nothing. Okay. Well. Well, poo. I was hoping that we'd get like some big fanfare and it'd be like, ta-da, you did it. I still feel like we would have had some kind of fanfare or something if we solved the puzzle, but who knows? Maybe they just quietly have power. Let's at least look. All right. Our code. What was it? 22, 21, 20, 11, 7? You know, what if we're supposed to use the big spider machine? The big machine that looks like this? Because, yeah, this doesn't go anywhere, right? We could try that. Let's just see if this does anything. I wonder. I'm curious. There's a shuttle there. I don't know what this does. And then there's this. That closes the door. But I don't know what that does for us. Well, let's try lowering this down and seeing what happens. It's still a bunch of nothing. See, it feels like something is supposed to happen here, but nothing does. However, all of the books are in this cage. What if we gotta start up all the domes? Right now, they're all stopped. All right. Was all that work for nothing? Or did we manage to accomplish something? Let's find out. Moment of truth. Hit the switch and hope for the best. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything. It's not doing anything. Darn it. Well, I think we are going to have to take a pause here and come back after we've thought some more about it. Like, what exactly are we supposed to do? I feel like we followed all the clues correctly, but still we're not getting power to anything. So what have we done wrong? We're going to have to think about this and investigate. Maybe there's some obscure hint somewhere that we haven't quite connected the dots to, that we'll need to follow up on. But we will do all that and more in the next episode. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/Liara27. I have my schedule posted in the about and in the description. And if you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liara27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.